live, and what we're gonna do is go over the OpenSea airdrop. I mean, I hope all of you guys made it safe from the mass liquidations that we've gotten, and let's jump into OpenSea because in the next few days, as you guys can see right here, 3 days, 11 hours, this treasure chest campaign is going to finalize. And OpenSea is giving away 100% of the reward pool to the treasure chests. So you can see there's $5 million right now that's going to be distributed to users. So I'm going to go over what I think is the game plan here. Is it going to be profitable, how to accumulate points, where I'm at in the journey, and all that great stuff. So the way you want to progress is, of course, you can see that I've gotten a few chests now. So I'm moving my way to the end. There's, I think, looking at this post right here by Stas Striker, you can see that most of the people that are farming this are in the iron wallet, about 15%. And then it gradually gets lower and lower. Obviously, it gets harder and harder to accumulate more XP and to get more points towards the chests. I think I'm sitting at Topaz right now, so 0.21. I think on this live, I'm going to push to Sapphire and show you guys how to do it. So you can see that I think, of course, the people in Solar, Ember, of course, the higher the chest you have in XP and rewards, the more you're going to get paid out, to be blunt. So because the thing is, you're using either real money in terms of spending it on fees, because they take a 0.8% fee, OpenSea, so they're just pretty much filling their treasury with the fees they're charging, either through the token swap or through the NFT transactions. So the first things first, if you go to any collection, super easy to do. You can buy any collection. So what I've been doing is just bidding on collections. I'm stuck with a few NFTs that I'm trying to sell. They were moving a lot quicker, but with the dump, it's, they're not moving as fast. Of course, people lost billions of dollars, cumulatively almost $20 billion, the largest liquidation we have seen. So this is going to slow down. They are giving away a few CryptoPunks. Let's look at what they're giving away, because that's going to be a huge motivation as well. It's crazy that, as I mentioned, with the huge liquidation, I think the pool was at $9 million, but now it's valued at $5 million. So a huge drop in the last day. It of course reduced the monetary value of our pool, but it's still huge in terms of rewards. They're giving away 365 ETH. They're giving away, which is worth 1.4 million. Optimism, wrapped Bitcoin. Imagine winning 1 BTC. Arbitrum, Grifter. I saw some CryptoPunks right here, and you see the CryptoPunks were worth like 60K each, and now they kind of got cut in half because of the dump. So a lot of these were worth a lot more a few weeks ago, especially the coins, but everything's dropped drastically with the market crash. You could see some of the largest losers right here: Athena #1, Plasma #2, and Mantle. Huge losses. So I hope all of you guys are trading safe. So that's kind of what you could win, and it's going to be distributed towards chest holders. And like I said, all you need to do is transact on OpenSea, whether that's buying NFTs. I don't think you actually get from selling NFTs, which is pretty stupid, because I'm not sure you are paying the fee, right? But you can come here. The more you're spending, obviously, the more XP you're gonna get. So whatever amount of ETH you have, you could put it in wrapped ETH and start putting some bids, because you don't want to buy market price. You could put a bid, get it a little bit cheaper, list it, and then rinse and repeat. And that's what I've been doing. You can see right here with Max Payne, buy, sell, buy, sell, buy, sell. but I got stuck with one or two of them, not at a loss actually, but just not moving because of the market. And I don't think people are too fond to buy NFTs right now when they are down bad. So that's one way, of course, buying and selling NFTs. Here's another way. They introduced a token swap. So you could do swaps and earn XP. So what I'm going to do is and I have to actually do this. I need to bridge over Arbitrum USDT to USDC on base. So you can see I'm going to do this swap. And I'll earn a little bit of points actually from doing so. I'm at 57%. I might not earn a lot, 1% there. So the more chests you have, as you can see, I've been grinding my way. My X is XBTWAEL. Unfortunately, I'm not as active as I should be, but I'm gonna run it up. I'm gonna start running it up. Let me show the X right here. Right here. I mean, I am farming it. I should have did it better or more. I should have been quicker with it because now it's like 3 days. I don't have enough time to bid on the NFTs that I want, so I'm gonna have to start doing some reckless token swaps. I think the quickest way, if you're not a whale and buying expensive NFTs, is to literally just lose money on swaps. So you can see here, I'll do another one. Maybe I'll run us up to the next chest. So I have 2,500 in Ethereum, in wrapped Ethereum, and we're gonna go over to USDC. Let's say. So what they'll do is I have 25.43. I'm going to lose almost $40 doing this swap. Actually, about $30 with the gas fees and all of that. But you can see that these swaps, they're huge in terms of XP. And I was doing this with like 5 figures, 10K, 20K, just selling and buying, but then I put them in NFTs and I have some in meme coins that got smashed. So this swap right here, let's see how much points it'll get me. Okay, done. So so about 4%. So I'm gonna have to actually boost the account with some more paper, with some more money, and then just keep swapping. So that's essentially how I'm gonna work my way up, unless I load up the account with more ETH and start buying NFTs. But I don't want to be a bag holder of NFTs that I'm not really, looking forward to hold. So I'm just doing swaps, as you can see. I just swapped over to ETH USDC. Probably a lot slower because it's on the ETH network. Why I'm doing live? Because, good question. We're doing live because we just crossed almost 40,000 YouTube subscribers, and YouTube offered us a spot in their vertical live program to boost our channel up, hopefully to 100,000 if we actively go live on verticals. So what we're doing is we're trying out this new, we're trying out lives, and I thought, you know what, let me go over the airdrop. I'm in Dubai. I'm going to be going to a crypto event today, so I'll go live there. Maybe we'll do live market updates, live trading opportunities. This is a lot easier, actually. Like when there's like trades on the go, I can actually just stream live instead of trying to share to Discord, Telegram, whatever, to my friends. Maybe I could just go live and then show the actual screen, no edits, no bullshit. You could just see my positions. You can see what I'm doing, how I'm, trading, the positions I'm taking, all of that great stuff. So I'm actually load up my account with some more funds, because I don't feel like doing this 1,000 times. I rather just swap 10 or 20K a few times instead of doing like a few thousand. So I'm gonna switch that back to wrapped ETH. and I'm gonna make my way back. So you could just see we got to 66%. We're gonna get the third star right now. We're gonna get the third star after this. And yeah, I mean, I've been trading NFTs, I mean, since they almost came out. We made some really good profit last bull run in NFTs. I'd say over 100 ETH. One that, that's what my metrics show when you search the address, 100 plus ETH or something like that. So also we'll be doing a ton of giveaways. Whatever we could do to share the wealth. I mean, if I win a fucking CryptoPunk, I'll give away a few $1,000s or whatever it may be. So yeah, I mean, compared to other traders, 100 ETH isn't, I mean, super grateful, but regardless of any market, NFTs, airdrops, DeFi, whichever market has volatility, volume, we're going to go after. So you can just see I just earned the third star here. I'm going to run it up and get to the next chests. I only have 3 days, but I'm gonna get to the next chest. So that's pretty much it. Just wanted to put you guys on OpenSea. We're gonna be doing more of these lives, giveaways, opportunities, trades, airdrops, live news, live events, live interviews. Do I mint NFTs? Yeah, like I previously did mint NFTs. I was, we were minting whatever we could. We minted Mutant Ape, and everything after that and before that. I remember we were playing Call of Duty, and I saw Mutant Apes drop, and we just I was with my bros, and we just all stopped playing. We had like 3 screens. We were kind of like landing in person, right? And we just all stopped and just it was a crazy day. Just that day, I think we made 25, 30 ETH, which is nothing compared. I mean, I don't want to sound not humble, but compared to other traders I know making thousands of ETH or having thousands or hundreds of thousands, of ETH crushing it. But there's always growth, right? And you're always able to work your way up, and that's kind of what we're trying to do, build the community so we could share with each other, grow with each other, and everybody wins. It's not cool if just I'm winning and showing it on YouTube, right? Everybody got to win. So that's why we're doing this, so we could show people what to do, how to do it, and we're going to be super consistent. Last thing is we built a news platform, an education platform, which is going to be coming out. We're at every major event in the world. I'm at GuyTex today in Dubai. Here's our education platform. I also work with Dex Tools. So I work with Dex Tools. I am the director of the Capital Arm, and I do the YouTube as well. So I do the YouTube for both channels. And yeah, most mints are botted, but that's why. And I don't know if I'll drop the alpha, but sometimes to get into the whitelist, we hired people to just spend time into the Discord and things like that. So we hired people to do that. If there was any contests in terms of, drawing, I had people, artists, I outsourced all of that. And I outsourced it for the art competitions, for the video competitions, for being active. We paid people to do that for us, and we made a ton of money just minting. And the goal was to always get a rare. The goal was to get a rare. I remember one project called Chain Bunny. I pulled one of the rares. It was like 5 ETH. I sold it, and I felt bad selling it because I knew the guy buying it was buying thin air, but that's the market. To be blunt. And from Neo Tokyo or other mints, like my brother pulled a Coda. At the time, Codas were 35 ETH, if you're familiar with the other side's Yuga Labs. So he pulled a Coda, and it's just taking risk. I'm risking money right now. I'm blowing fees, maybe hundreds of dollars, thousands of dollars to try to get to this chest right here. And I'm fine with taking that risk to see if it'll pay off. Is this going to be worth it? Is OpenSea going to hook us up? Am I going to pull a CryptoPunk? Imagine I pulled a CryptoPunk or something like that, and then it's worth it. Or I got one BTC right here. They have 5 wrapped Bitcoins. So Bitcoin's what, trading at $100,000. I spent a few $1,000s. It's not going to be easy, but it might be possible. Even a CryptoPunk, look at that. They're 177K. Imagine winning a CryptoPunk from one of the chests. So that's why I'll spend some money to gamble, to be honest. Because it's better than gambling on a shitcoin that dropped, 90%. At least when TG comes up, I have massive volume from my previous. I have massive volume from 2020, 2021. And then I'm also following up with all the campaigns. So I've been hoping that when SEA drops, it's massive. But who knows? Like Blur did well, Magic Eden did well. So hopefully OpenSea does. They have huge backings. I appreciate it. And if it does, we'll go live and we'll give some money away. What we did last time is we flew somebody out actually to one of the events. So Token 2049 in Dubai, maybe we'll fly somebody out, put them in a hotel, they could experience. I have a community, of course. We have a full team you could join. It's on the YouTube. Also, I will shout this out because we're here right now. I am part of the lab. I don't think I'll find it like this. I'll find it like that. I'm part of the lab, which you have like the Bonk guy, you have Pow, you have L, you have, a ton of great traders in there. Andy, there's so many Zorex. So sorry if I didn't list you. There's hundreds of great traders. I mean, it's sitting at 6 ETH right now, about 22K. The beauty about these NFT gated communities, if they're not scams, is that you can sell it anytime you want. And this actually ran up to 40 ETH. At some point it was 40 ETH. So you could buy an NFT, which it is quite expensive, but then you join the lab. And joining the lab, and I could show you guys here, sneak peek, right there. So they're the craziest calls. They're extremely early. They're trading some of the best on-chain traders, worth 8 figures, 9 figures, maybe even a fucking $1 billion, right? So it's good to put yourself in these communities that are like-minded. So the best way is to trade, not to hold. Yes and no. Like, you have to split up your portfolio, and maybe we'll do a live on portfolio balancing, rebalancing, the structure of the portfolio. I think 80% of my portfolio is holding. Maybe even 90% of my portfolio is holding. If you can't take 1% and turn it into 2, if you can't take 1 and turn it into 2, you can't take 100% of your portfolio and turn it into 200, right? You need to, and with the memes, you're looking for 100x, 1000x. You don't need to put your whole portfolio in there. It needs to be structured, and it all depends on the amount of capital you have too, right? If you have $1 million, $10 million, you're going to trade different than somebody who only has a couple thousand or a couple hundred. But I don't want to gear too much off the OpenSea live for other people that are going to come in and watch this specifically just for OpenSea. No, the lab is 6 ETH. The lab is currently 6 ETH. So it is kind of pricey, but it's one of the best trading groups in crypto. Join our Discord, join our community. We're going to be posting it more actively. We're posting videos every day. So that's pretty much it. We are going to run because I have to go to training, and then we're heading to the next crypto event, and I have to take care of some work. So appreciate all the questions, appreciate your time, and we'll see you in the next live. Hopefully I'll be sharing a huge win. I think I'll go live when I'm opening up the chests on the 15th. Yeah, watch out when you're buying these tools. Some of them could be scams, so you want to make sure that you're not using it on a computer you have all your funds and personal information on. So be very like diligent. Do your research and things like that, because I've seen a lot of these program suites just sweep all your money. NFTs, they're scams. Um, for the best bot, I will follow up on that. I let me Yeah, give me some time. I'll ask around and I'll find the best mint bot. I don't think minting right now is such a rush. There's not huge interest in it, so I don't think you need a bot per se this instant. But what I'll do is I'll ask and I'll get back to you. On the 17th, I'm probably going to go live, so in 5 days, to open up these chests so we can see what's in these bad boys. So, as I mentioned, I appreciate all of you guys. And in a few days, we're going to go live and we're going to open these chests, and hopefully we could give away some money. Thanks everybody for watching, and we'll be back.